Welcome in all my friends to my mind just went blank. Sparkle Haven at Crystal Cove Community Village. My name is Lazy Retired Granny, and I'll be your hostess for about the next hour, hopefully, while we sit and gab and do some diamond painting, do some show and tells, all that good stuff. So today is Friday, the 19th of September, 2025. The time is 5:22 a.m. here in still dark, 52 degrees, Salem, Oregon. And beside me, I have my hot caffeinated breakfast blend coffee with French vanilla creamer. And we have the gingerbread melts in the fireplace. Okay, and I am continuing to lay down drills on the Chuckalong Christmas at Town Square is the canvas I am doing. This was a gift from Julie S. And I am in the final stretch. The canvas is upside down, and I'm doing the top part here. I have 6 squares to do. Now, this is today's and Monday square, but this was a little bit small here, so I just went ahead and did that. But I'm doing this bottom portion right now, so I'm just going to put this back on because I know I will finish this and I can move up to Monday square, because if you saw my earlier video, I've had a change of plans. I had to take some coffee. You probably heard that. Yeah, so anyway, I'll get into that here in just one moment. In case you didn't watch the video yet. It's a short video. It's only like 5 or 6 minutes, I think. But I am super, super stoked about it. Yeah. So, okay. So, let's see. Let's get going here. So, I got to turn on my light, which is hidden underneath here. There we go. Okay. So, I think I'm raring to go here. Put on my dollar store readers. You know what? I'm going to have some more coffee. All right, so color 29 is what I am doing right now. And you know what? I lost my key. I laid it over here. And all right, so color 29 is $7.98. And that is color $7.98. Well, that's that dark Delft blue, D-E-L-F-T. I don't know how to pronounce that, but all right. Hey, Ellie's over here. She's gonna give her secret message right away. She's had her chicken and supplements this morning, and I just had her out to go potty, and kind of running out of room here where to put things. Okay. So wait. No. I still got some up here to do. I thought maybe I'd finish that this morning. I'm going to move my light over just a tad so I can see a little bit better. So, okay, the first subject to talk about is my change of plans, which isn't really a change of plans. No, it's an adding to the plans. That's what it is. So this morning, as I kind of explained in the video, I only watch YouTube videos when I'm diamond painting, or I'm kitting up, that type of thing. Anything diamond painting related, I'm watching videos. Because generally I like to comment while I'm watching. And I can't do that on the TV. What are you doing, Ellie? What's down there that is intriguing you, huh? Okay, just a side note here. I don't understand this. Yesterday morning, Ellie got the zoomies outside. And she was wanting to play and all that good stuff, which I kind of understand because she's supposed to be keeping calm, you know, while we're doing this ear thing. But yeah, yesterday she had the zoomies, she wanted to play and all that, and it's like, Ellie, I can't, you know, you're not supposed to be up running around and all that kind of thing. So when I took her to the vet yesterday, it was a shock of a lifetime when they said, oh, she's got an ear infection. And it's like, you would think with an ear infection, she would have been kind of, you know, not feeling good and showing signs of it. And, oh, she's bumping my arm. She's got my shoe. You were just outside, girlie. How you doing, huh? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, when I was at the vet and they said she had an ear infection, and I had told them that I've been cleaning her outside ear because I thought what the problem was is her ear was draining and some of that blood was dripping down, and I thought that's what it was, but I don't know. Maybe it was. They didn't really comment on it, but she has the ear infection. So yeah, that was quite the shock to me. So they put her on 3 medications now. Boy, I tell you, more prescriptions for her. So she has a, what I have to do is she has an ear flush. Now this is the kicker on this. So you got the ear flush, and then you have the other medicated thing that you put in. After you put in the flush, you flush out their ear, and then a half an hour later, you put in this other medicine. That's day 1. Day 2, you don't do the ear flush, you just do the ear medicines. And so every other day you do the ear flush. Now, here's the deal. So they're telling me, okay, when you do the ear flush, you put this stuff down their ear, and then you massage it in and whatnot. Then you let them shake their ears, and then that loosens things up in there to come out. And I said, well, that's fine, but she's not supposed to be shaking her head because of the hematoma that she has. And they just looked at me and gave me this blank look and just shrugged their shoulders. And it's like, no, that's not the answer I wanted. Oh my gosh, you have to laugh. You just have to laugh at all of this. It is because you can't cry. Yeah. We're going to do the 3s, which is an AB, which they have down as 131. And I do not believe I have, let me just check here. I don't think I have the AB list. Hold on. I think I did at one time. I got to look that up again because I don't have that at my fingertips, but it's white. It's a white AB. We can all tell that that's white. So yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, we'll get into that story here in a minute. So anyway, back to my original story, which I don't even know where I was at, but anyway, so this in the mornings, I diamond paint and I try to get caught up on videos, and generally what I do, okay, like this morning, I had to get caught up on Sparkles. Northern Sparkle. She had a couple videos that I had not watched yet. One was her Temu haul, and the other, I had requested that I wanted to see how she put the cork backing on the heart-shaped coaster set that she did. And she very graciously did that video. And thank you, Sparkles, for that. That was wonderful. You did a very good tutorial. And I consider that a tutorial, even though there was other stuff in the video, which made it more interesting for me. I like that. Excellent, excellent video. So, then my next person that I needed to get caught up on was Miss Southern Belle. Well, she did her video, and let me just get to it real quick because I want to tell you the exact title. I don't want to give you false news. A birthday gift from KK and a product review. So the first part of the video was this gift. Oh my gosh, she did a taste test on some chips she got. Oh my gosh, you never know what to expect from Miss Belle. That really put a smile on my face and made me in a better mood. So, you know, and that's why I like watching some of your videos, because I just dropped a drill. You know, it gets you out of your zone that you're in, and it's just so nice to connect with others on here. And I always say, even if one person watches my video and that one person got a smile on their face or got them out of a bad mood or whatever, that's great. It's one person that I reached that needed to hear something for that day. And that's what you want to, for me, that's what I want to do here. That's why I share the channel with all of you. Because not only are we connecting with a bunch of other people on here, each and every one of us contribute. And you just never know who that one person is that you are connecting with that needed to hear or see something on the video. I hope that makes sense. And that's one of the things I look for in a video. That's why I do not have a lot of, I don't subscribe to a channel just to subscribe, just to give them a subscriber count. I don't think that's fair to the creator, that, okay, you got the subscriber, but they're not watching my channel, you know? But I hope that makes sense. I mean, I don't mean to offend anybody. I just, just my thing over here. I look for quality over quantity. Oh, does that make sense? I'm saying that a lot this morning. I know, my brain is just done. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying. So anyway, she did this video. And the taste test just made me laugh. You know, she was crunching away on those chips. And then she got to the second one. She goes, whoa, that one's got, you know, some bite to it. And I don't do spicy or anything like that. So it just made me laugh. I thought, oh, I won't get those. Oh, and she was saying those would be good in a sandwich. And I love chips on a sandwich. Oh, my goodness, yes. I like to add chips in, but I have to be careful what chips I get. I used to love barbecued potato chips. Oh my gosh, that is my favorite. I can't eat them anymore. Oh no, they'll tear my stomach up. So then I went to the plain chips. Nope, can't do those either. So I have gone through, I love chips. Like I said, I love chips on my sandwich. But, so I've just gone through different flavors of chips. And I found the only chips that I can actually eat that don't bother me are the, what are they called? It's restaurant style. It has to be restaurant style. They're like the chips that you put on nachos, I think. I'm sure somebody knows what those are, but yeah, that's the only ones now. But anyway, and then, okay, pause here for a minute while I get my next drill out. And that's going to be 10. And that is color 322. So let's see what 322 is. I like looking at or knowing what the colors are. So 322, dark baby blue. Woo, yeah. That's a pretty color. I don't know if you can really see that. Okay, so then the next part of that video, she did a product review. Now, I was shocked when she did it because it was the same one that she gave to me as a birthday gift. And it's the Mona Lisa. Now, we all know that, well, hopefully you know, that Miss Southern Belle, her favorite canvases are portraits. And generally, she only does canvases that are not the huge ones, but, you know, the medium, I guess. 30 by 40, 40 by 40, about in that range. But she loves her portraits. That's her favorite. Well, yeah, so she got the same one that she gifted to me. And she said she was going to be laying down drills on it. And it's like, what? Huh? Who? What? And so I was talking to her on the video. Come on, we all do it. We all talk to people while their video's going. I said, oh, Miss Belle, I want to do that with you. And so I stopped the video. I got my Mona Lisa down. And I wanted to make sure it was the same one. I wasn't dreaming things. And it is. And so she said, yeah, she said, I'm going to be laying down drills on this in the next couple days. Now, the kicker to the whole thing is that when I looked to see when she put the video up, it was like 18 hours ago. And it's like, oh my gosh, this is what happens when I get behind. I miss out. So it's like, okay, hurry up and finish the video, Miss Bell, because I need to do a video real quick and let you know that I'm going to be laying down drills with you. I'm going to butt in here and, you know, I mean, you got to pretend a little bit. So it's like, I'm going to sit at the, I'm going to squeeze in beside you and lay down drills with you because, you know, I love doing that. I absolutely love laying down drills with friends on here on the same canvas or the same theme or, you know, whatever. But I haven't done the same canvas for a while oh man, when was the last time we did that? Was that She Shed? I don't know. I cannot remember. We do so much on here that, you know me, I can't remember what I did yesterday. So then I watched the rest of her video, and then I fired up the camera and just on just a whim just did the video. I don't know how good it is, but you know me, I don't do edits or anything. What you see is what you get. So I hurry up and I did that video and tagged her in it so she would know that I'm going to be laying down drills with you. Scoot over, girl. I'm at the table. So I am going to be a triple whipper. I have not been a triple whipper in a while. But I have to say thank you, Miss Bell, because I always say things happen for a reason. And I really, really needed that right now. I needed to have that fun with somebody, with everything that's going on with Ellie, and well, you guys know how it is. There's things outside YouTube that happen. Life happens. And now that it's been determined that yes, she needs to have this surgery. And I think I said this a couple weeks ago. It's fine. You know, she needs to get well. She needs to get this taken care of. She's been dealing with this too long. And I kept hoping that things would change for her, but it's just not happening. It's just not going the way I was hoping. And she's going to feel better once they get the surgery done. And so I'm not having the surgery done at her vet's office. I am going to a different surgeon. My confidence level is not good right now with things that are not just normal dog things. If that makes sense. Yeah, I said it again. I'm not making any sense today. But for her general office visits, whoops. I had a drill in there that I forgot to put in my thing. Shots and comprehensive exams, all that. She can stay with her current vet. I have no problems with that. But we're going to have a second vet. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I did find that vet who is a country vet. I think I have more confidence with them. I did my research and all that. It looks good. We meet with, now I don't know if it's a male or female vet. So we'll meet on Tuesday. It is in the little town next to me, which is fine. It's no farther than her vet across town. So that's okay. But now I can say I'm going out of town. Yeah, because sit down next to me. Oh my goodness. I called them and they said, well, we need Ellie's vet records. So I called my vet. They were supposed to fax them over yesterday. I am double checking on that today to make sure that was done. And so that is on my agenda for today. Okay, so our next color that we're going to be doing, yeah, I'm really changing colors here, 703. And that is color Chartreuse. Ooh, I like that. That's what Chartreuse looks like. Anyway, let's see, where was I? I have no idea. But, oh, let me talk about the rest of the canvas. So, what I decided to do, I'm going to, of course, my priority right now is to finish this chuck on time, but I'm kind of ahead of schedule, so that's good. But, and this part is going really fast for me for some reason. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do that Mona Lisa. I'm going to start it as a weekend retreat, which still, in my opinion, fits into sweater weather. And it has some fall colors in it. So, yeah, I'm saying that meets the criteria of our theme. So I think what I'll do is lay down drills on my pumpkin and Mona Lisa on the weekend. And if I get ahead in my chuck, because I don't want to finish it too soon, because I want to get in on all the contest points. If I don't win anything, that's okay, because I've had a lot of fun with all of you on here, and that's what it's all about. It's all about the fun, but winning a prize is just putting icing on the cake, right? Right. I'm really going after one of those $50 gift cards, because I really need that right now. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I've got to my diamond painting money allowance is going to go to vet bills right now, and I am fine with that, because I have a lot of beautiful, beautiful canvases that have been gifted to me and that I have bought. I've got plenty to do. And at some point, you just gotta do what you have. Be grateful for what you have. All right, we're gonna switch to 24. And that is 702. So let's see what 702 is. Kelly Green. Okay. That's pretty. Yeah, and and that's the way I look at it. I am fine with not making purchases right now, and that's okay. So we may, once all my videos are up of all the unboxings on Friday, we'll have to figure out something else to put for Friday. I'm sure I will come up with something. But yeah, and as you know, these are purchases that I could have made 2 months ago because I only do them on Friday. So at least I have those as a buffer right now, so that's okay. I'm good with it. And once I get all the vet bills paid off, I'm really fortunate that I have Care Credit, and Care Credit, if you have a big bill, you have 6 months or a year to pay it off without having to pay interest. So that's what I'm going to be using. So, but to pay it off in that amount of time, you do have to have, it costs more per month. Because they have like the minimum payment. So say your minimum payment is $32 a month. And you have a big vet bill. Of course, you're not going to pay it off within the year. And so you're going to have interest. And the interest goes back to the first day that it started, which, nope, not going to be happening, because I know their interest rates are going to be high, more than likely. So I use my Care Credit, and then I pay it off. And usually, let's see, last year, when she had to go in and have a tooth pulled. And it seems like there was something else, $700-800 that the bill was. And I used my Care Credit, but I had it paid off in like 3 months. So I didn't have to do the interest, which is really nice. And yesterday, the bill was, well, she had to have her ear swabbed to see, what the infection was, which is a yeast infection in there. And then she had 3 more medications to get. So the bill was a little over $200. Well, I just used my care credit, but today I completely forgot what I was doing here. So color 23 is 700. Bright green. That's the 9s here, which is actually a red on here. Yeah. I'm going to do this color, and then we will do some show and tell. I just use my care credit because I'm not good at banking on my phone. So I needed to transfer money from savings into my checking. So when I got home, I transferred that money into my checking account, and then today, or whenever that charge happens, then I'll just go in and pay that off. And yeah, but that got into my diamond painting allowance. Oh my goodness, and I'm fine with that. Like I said, that's cool. I got plenty to keep me busy. And then, yeah, but yeah, like I said, the surgery, I'll find out Tuesday how much that will be. It's probably going to depend on which procedure they're going to do on her. I'm kind of hoping that they do the one. They got one that has staples. I don't know how to explain it. And then they got one that has those drain tubes to it, is my understanding. And I hope we don't have the drain tubes. I really don't want to deal with that. But I'm going to ask which one's more successful. And I would assume that the one with the staples would be more successful. So yeah. And then today her new earmuffs arrive. I'm excited about that, and I hope they work. I'm letting her have a little bit of a reprieve right now with the sock over the head. It's not really working anyway. So but once that arrives today, then we'll get that fitted on her. Hopefully it's the right size. I did everything that they said to do because they have a video on how to size their head to make sure it fits. And it was nice because the dog that they were demonstrating on, they had as a dog that's like Ellie, and actually her measurements were pretty close to that dog's measurements. So I'm feeling pretty confident that I did get the right size. And when you order it, you put in the size. your measurements, and I don't know, I'm gonna assume that they check that to make sure you're getting the right one. So yeah, that's supposed to be here today. That took a few days because I think it comes from the manufacturer. Oh, let's see. So yeah, today I'm gonna try to get as much done on my chuck as what I can. And oh, I forgot to tell you, I finally finished that knitting project I was doing, and I started another one. That's one of Ross's patterns. It's another blanket, so it's one that's gonna keep me busy for a while. It's a little bit bigger. I think, did I get all the 9s? I think so. Okay, before we do what do I want to say? The show and tell. I'll just show you this real quick. So let me go get that. Hi, Mona. Mona's right beside me. Okay, made it back. So, this is absolutely beautiful. I definitely want to do this stitch again. I have it folded up, but you can see the dog hair on it, but it's not real wide, but it's really long. But I did finish up that one. There's the end to it. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. It kept me company for quite a long time. So my next pattern is his dentist pattern. You can go to his web page and get these. They're free. I'm using the same yarn. I hope I have enough for this. Now, he said a size 7 needle. However, I am using, I can't remember what size needle I'm using. It's just a knit and purl, once again. And you can see you cast on 133 stitches. You knit 2 row, and then you have a 4 row repeat, which is super simple to do. Every other row, you just knit. Come on, how simple is that? So the other pattern that I did, I think I cast on 97 stitches. So this one is going to be wider. So that makes me happy. I really like it wider. But I'm just hoping I have enough yarn, because I only have 2 skeins of yarn left on that color. So yeah. Okay, so let's do some show and tell, shall we? Okay, let me move things over because I need to turn off some lights. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I have a product review to do today too. Busy, busy, busy. All right, let's see what we got in here. Okay, so we got have to have it, have to have it. Let's see. Okay. First up is Mike. Come on. My reader doesn't want to. Okay, you want to go this way? Alrighty. Oh, I already showed this. Why is this not? Oh, he just responded to me. This is his big online orders that he got. He said, "You will scream when you see it." All right. I'll be prepared to scream. For some reason, this does not want to cooperate with me today. Okay, Susan. Wait a minute. I have to have it. All right. There we go. Susan D. Chuckalong updates. All right. Let's see if I can get this to come up because for some reason this is playing with me this morning. Okay. She says, "Hi, Granny, Ellie, and villagers. The finish line is fast approaching. I so want to finish this, but I want to get as many chances to win a prize. So I'll put it aside and wait for next week. I hope Ellie did okay at her vet appointment and that you were able to get your questions answered. I would be very upset if my vet didn't return a call and would keep calling like you. Hugs and prayers." So she's doing the red covered bridge. Yeah, I typed out all my questions and the vet had them in hand, which I guess I got them all answered. At this point, it doesn't matter anymore because I'm going to another vet. Okay, Sandra. "Hey, I found some LED canvases, except there isn't a link to purchase. It's from the company that has the crystal creations at 5 Below. Oh, this looks like the one that Mike is doing. Well, this is interesting. So, yeah, I think that's the one that Mike is doing. I do apologize. I don't know what is going on with this today. I'll have to check out 5 Below. Well, no, I'm not. I cannot buy anything. So I have to live through all of you. So you guys share your purchases from wherever you're buying from. All right, and then she said, "I found this one at Michael's. I'm hoping the store gets them." Oh my gosh. I do apologize. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love that one. I think that lights up. Sparkly Selections House in winter framed dimensions. Let's see. Oh, here. With backlighting. Oh. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. That is nice. But wow, those are expensive. Alright, that's all the have to have it's. Probably a good thing since I'm having issues this morning with this not turning for me. Okay, let me turn on the light so I can see what in the world I'm doing. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, let's see what we have in the gab session. My coffee's cold. Alright, hold on. I'm put you on pause while I go warm up my coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, I made it back. I forgot. I had to get the trash can out because today is trash day.
Nick, thank you so much for joining me.
Oh my
Thanks,
God,
Renee.
what is this? Oh, I tell you, my computer is playing games with me again. Something I don't even watch. All right, so let's do our gab session. All right, so along with my video for Miss Southern Belle, we had the Friday unboxing, which once again was a canvas I bought probably a couple months ago. And it was Simple Country by Chuck Penson. And I think one or two of you showed this on your channel, and I had to have it because I had passed on it. And oh my gosh, it just spoke to me. I thought, oh, this is such a beautiful canvas. And when I supersized it, when you guys were showing it, I mean, it's got, you know, that tire swing and just all kinds of good stuff in there. So that is, we have a comment on that already. And it's from Julie S. And she said, I do have this in my stash. I figured we could do this one for Chuckalong March 2027. Oh my gosh. Oh, Julie. Yeah, we always got to think ahead. I've seen this completed a couple times, and it's beautiful. Thanks for sharing. I love to see canvases, even if I already have them. It reminds me of the beautiful things I have to look forward to. Have a perfect day. I so agree, Julie. Yes, we will do this one together. Just remind me that in 2027 or 2026. Oh my gosh. I forgot. Okay, I know the one I'm doing in March because that was a gift. And then there's another one in September next year. I'm on the fence on these Chuckalongs. I'll probably continue doing them. I keep changing my mind on it. But anyway, all right. The next step is the whip and gab. And Margie said, great gab and show and tell. Loving seeing progress pics. Granny, you are doing great on your beautiful canvas. Looking forward to seeing the full completion. Jim and Eileen, such a cute pup. Looking forward to seeing her grow. Hugs to all. And aka Joan. Oh my goodness. 3:30 a.m.? Sorry you can't sleep. I realized when I was going through my Christmas stash that I have the Christmas at Town Square also. I forgot I had it. So now I can see it completed. I'm not sure when I'll get to it. Thank you so much. Hugs to everyone. I hope Ellie's ear gets better soon. AKA Joan. I know, don't we forget sometimes what's in our stash? And Rachel said, I have love runs deep. Oh, that is a gorgeous, gorgeous canvas. It's just beautiful. Okay, so our next gab, I posted a post, I believe when I got home yesterday from the vet and all that, just a little update on what happened kind of at the vet's office. And there's a few of you that are, you know, just kind of waiting to see what in the world is she going to do next with Ellie. Because I've been wishy-washy on this. I keep going back and forth, you know, what to do. It's been so confusing to me. I've never gone through this before with the dog. And when you're giving different takes on, you know, how to treat it and blah, 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 it's just, it's been mind-boggling to me. And it doesn't take much to boggle my mind. But so many of you did respond to that. I did go in and gave you a thumbs up and a heart. And all the prayers and love and concerns about Ellie. There was just so many of them that I just want you guys to know how much I appreciated you giving your well wishes and prayers to her. That meant a lot to me. And Ellie is a big part of this channel. And I've always included her in here. And because she's, you know, like I told you guys, I've had her since the second she was born. I picked her out. She picked me out. We have bonded since the very beginning. And it seems like she always knew of all the 11 puppies, she was staying with me. I don't know how she knew it, but you could just tell. She was very confident that she had found her forever home with me. And so she's just, we're attached at the hip. So, and this business today, or not today, but with this ear, in some ways I feel a little guilty. I guess what I should have done at the very beginning is just say, okay, let's do the surgery. Let's get this over with. Because it could have been over and done with by now. Well, it does take a while for that to heal, even after the surgery. You do have healing time. But, you know, but now we got the ear infection going. And it's like, oh my gosh, I am just... I'm just not feeling good about what I put her through. So, yeah, but live and learn. But I have to say now I'm feeling good. I mean, we're on the road to recovery now. So we've got a surgeon that's going to be looking at her. We're, you know, that has good recommendations. And when I was at the vet's office yesterday, and I was waiting, a lady came in with her 2 little dogs. I think they were pugs. And one was 7, and the other one, I think she said, was 4. And when she checked in, I heard her say, well, I think the one has an ear infection. And anyway, we kind of chit-chatted there. And I was telling them about Ellie. And, well, the doctor came out, and she was sitting there. And the doctor was saying a couple things to me. And then she went back. And I said, well, looks like surgery time. I said, but I'm not having it done here. And she kind of smiled, and she said, yeah. She says, we're on the pet plan too. And, and they got 2 dogs. And she said, it's good for unlimited office visits and, that type of thing, and shots and whatnot. And she was on the same page as me. And that made me feel better about my decision. And what I was doing. And she said, but anything else, she says, we can't afford their prices. And so I said, yeah, I'm taking her to somewhere else for the surgery. So, that made me feel better. And so yeah, for the general practice, they're okay. But anything beyond that, yeah, like I said, I'm feeling good about having a second vet. And this vet is a country vet, and they go out on farms and, they treat big animals, horses and cows and all that. And then they have their little animal practice. And they're more reasonably priced than the vet that we've been going to. So that's always good. That's always good. So I guess you've heard about enough of my vet stories here. Oh my goodness. But it's what's going on in my life right now. But I'm going to end this because, wow, we've been on here, well, an hour. We're doing pretty good. But I did want to say thank you for all the well wishes on that. I do appreciate it. I'm giving Ellie lots of love and pats and tummy rubs, and every time you guys say that, she gets more. So, yeah, we're going to charge forward. I'm looking forward to laying down drills with Miss Southern Belle. And as you can probably tell, I've opened up the door. I was outside, so my allergies are kicking in. Time for an allergy pill. But yeah, I'm looking forward to laying down drills with her. That made my day this morning. Everything happens for a reason. And Miss Belle, you hit it spot on this time. I really needed that today. Every one of you brightens my day. I look forward to this every single morning, and our lives and our habits and all the good things that we do on here. It's just great. And I appreciate every one of you for being a part of this channel that I share with all of you. So with that, I'm going to let you go. And as always, enjoy I'm really blurry. Enjoy God's gifts for today and every day. And count your blessings. Be blessed. Give blessings. Have a blessed day. And you know what? Oh, tomorrow, V's Live. Don't forget. So I'll see you in her live tomorrow. Yay! I can hardly wait. All right. Chat with you later.